Hi, long time no see. It has been almost 8 months since I last uploaded a video onto YouTube. And number one, sorry about that. Number two, also not sorry about that because it was really great for me. I took an unintended that eventually became intended leave of absence from making videos on YouTube. And this has been one of the most interesting periods of my life so far. And I'm really grateful for that. A lot of the things that I was relying on my YouTube channel to sustain me were no longer sustaining me through YouTube. And I'm fortunate enough to be in a job right around the time that I stopped making videos. I was promoted at work, and I'm very fortunate to be in a job that is challenging me professionally and personally in ways that I've never been challenged before. And in ways that, like I said, I relied on YouTube to challenge me in the past. And so, yeah, I have always been a really big proponent of this concept, and that sometimes you have to get a little bit lost to find yourself. And in hindsight, I look at a lot of my time in Los Angeles over the past 2.5 years as time spent lost. Very lost, and being really resistant to the idea that I've been so lost. And YouTube was one of the areas in which I felt lost, and I still feel lost, but I feel much more energized to try and find myself now. I felt lost in that there were a lot of things that I felt that I had to do in order to get to where I want to be. And I started to feel obligated to do those things that I didn't really want to do, things that didn't excite me. In fact, these are things that felt like they were sucking the soul out of my body and just weren't going to work for me ever, but I felt like I had to do them. It got to the point that every time it was a video day for me, I felt insane anxiety, like tightness in my chest. I loathed the process. I loathed getting the camera out, sitting down, and talking to it, which is so silly. But that's what I felt. And anytime something feels like that, you shouldn't be doing it, or you should take a look at it and figure out what's going on there, bud, because it was happening big time. And so I went away. I went away, and a lot of life has happened since then. I'm in a new house. This is my own house. I'm living here. I'm very happy here. Eventually, maybe I'll do some kind of a tour, but it's a mess right now, and I want to clean it up before I do that because I'm not ready to show you guys that. Another thing you may notice in the back, I have a cat now. This is Socks. For those of you who have followed me on Twitter and Instagram and all this kind of stuff, you know Socks. She actually has her own Instagram. I'm linking it down below. This is my little angel, and she is a little star being that the universe decided to throw my way when I needed a friend. What's that? Yeah, you hate it. I know. I'm going to let you go. That freaking cat was a stray cat that I ran into on the street and followed me home one night, literally the same night that I was going through a breakup, followed me home. She was really skinny, really covered in fleas. I had no idea how to cat. And she moved in. She moved in to my house, and I love her. I love her so much. She's also famous. She has gone viral on many different websites. Has been written up in the dodo. She's seen numbers that I have never seen in my almost 8-year career on the internet and social media. So I'm very proud of her. She's my lucky pair of socks. Look at those socks. Look at those things. Look at this freaking cat. Do you see this cat? Look at her. Isn't she perfect? Life has had a funny way of throwing me wake-up calls periodically throughout the years that in the moment I hate, and I'm like, why is this happening to me? But in hindsight, I look at it and I'm incredibly grateful for. And I can honestly say, from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful for all of the experiences of the last 2.5 years of me being in Los Angeles. I have grown in ways that I don't think I could have possibly ever imagined. I am self-confident in a way that I have never been. I have never been a confident person when it comes to just how I am in the world. And I find myself more and more just unapologetically being myself. And that's such a good feeling. And I'm ready to share that again, y'all. I'm ready to come back to this and make it something new, something that it's never really been before. Because I've always kind of had these sort of nagging aspirations with this from the moment I started. Like when I started making videos on YouTube, I wanted to get friggin' famous. I wanted to blow up and be the next big thing, the next Ray William Johnson. Literally, that's what I wanted to be. And then I started doing my own thing, and that own thing started working and started growing. And I saw the numbers, I saw money, I saw all of these things, and I thought, cool, here's a career path for me. I was at an uncertain time in my life when I didn't really have any other options. And so this was it. This was all I could do. And then over time, as the years went on, I realized that there's just aspects of being a YouTuber, TM, that are never going to appeal to me. And they're never going to be right for me. And that's fine. That's okay. In this new version of Connor Manning on YouTube, YouTube is not going to be a career path. YouTube is not going to be a job. It's not going to be a moneymaker. I'm deciding I'm going to go ad-free on here. I really don't feel a need. I mean, most of my videos get demonetized anyway in the new climate. But I don't want ads on my videos. I don't want to do that. Money is not the reason I'm doing this. If I am going to be making any money, it's going to be direct support through services like Patreon and things like that. But even then, that's not the primary factor in what I'm doing here. I have my well-being covered by a job that I love. I love working. I work at the Natural History Museum here in LA, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I'm around wonderful people, driven people. I'm around science. I'm around education. I'm around just so much cool knowledge and learning, and it's a wonderful place to be, and I'm very happy there. So my bases are covered with that. And honestly, like being a college dropout, living in Los Angeles where rent prices is freaking sky high, I'm very, very lucky. I'm so lucky, and I don't want to ever forget how lucky I am. So I want to use that fortune, and I want to use that luck and share it. Share that experience and do all of the things that I've always set out to do. And that's just be a good person and to make cool stuff that I like. That's what I want to do. So that's what this is going to be, you know, and it was left vague on purpose. It's going to be many, many things. I miss art. I miss making things. I miss creating stuff that from nothing and loving that process. I miss that. So I'm going to do that again. And there's no expectations for myself. There's no expectations of growth of numbers. I anticipate there's going to be way less views on this and stuff than in times past, but I don't care about any of that. I genuinely don't care about any of that. What I care about is making something that means something to me, that maybe to the people watching means something to them, and something I can be proud of at the end of the day. With that in mind, there's not really going to be much of a schedule. I'm going to try and film on days off. It's just the 2 a week was never going to be sustainable with a full-time job. It was never going to be something I could sustain realistically, and I was fooling myself to think that I could. But I'm going to try and film on my days off. You know what I mean? Going to film on the days off, going to edit it when I get a chance, and I'm going to upload it when I get a chance. And there's just, I feel like it's going to be so much more fun for me that way. So that when I make something, it's not because, oh, it's a video day, I've got to pull something out of my butt. When I make something, I'm making this because I'm excited to share this. I have this new idea, I have this new thought, I have this new project, I have something new that I want to put out there into the world. And I think for me, that's going to be better. I've missed you guys, like on a real note, I've missed you guys so much. It has been difficult being away because I had been consistent making videos for years. You know, this is by far the longest hiatus I've ever had. And I think I needed to miss it. I needed to miss this format. I needed to miss the attention. I needed to miss the things that were sustaining me, because in a lot of ways, the things that were sustaining me were not healthy. You know, because they weren't sustainable things sustaining me. It wasn't healthy. I had to learn, and I'm still learning. Holy crap, I'm still learning. I am learning to support myself, but to go beyond that, because I've always supported myself almost in this like rebellious and like freaking punk rock way where I've just been like, oh, it's me against the world, bro. And And that doesn't work either. You know, I'm independent. I support myself. I give myself my own needs. But, big but, huge but, I want to trust the world. I want to trust the people in my life. I want to trust outside sources. I want to not be defined by them, but I want to engage with them, you know, because the world is more than just my little cave here. You know, it's way more than that. Isolationism doesn't freaking work if you're trying to thrive, my dudes. And I'm trying to thrive. So this video is just sort of little get back on the horse, talk about where I've been, talk about what I've been doing. Nothing else really beyond that. It feels really good to be back doing this, talking to a camera. I'm surprised I remember how to do it. I want this to be more fun than it has ever been. I want this to be many different things, not just one thing. I don't want to pigeonhole myself, and I want to just evolve, and I want to share that evolution because I've changed so much. I've changed so much, and in ways that I'm ecstatic about. And I like what I'm becoming a lot. I really do. I really enjoy what I'm becoming, and I think it's time that I share that with as many people as possible. So that's all I've got for this video. There's going to be more. There's going to be much more. I don't know when, I don't know how often, I don't know whatever, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to love it. And I'm just like, I'm so giddy to be doing this again. I don't remember how to stop making a video. From the bottom of my heart, for those of you who are still sticking around, for those who have been sending me kind messages, concerned messages over the past months, thank you. You know, it is truly amazing to have even anybody take an interest in you and what you're doing and what you've been about. And a lot of the people, every time I post something somewhere, will be, where are your videos? They help me so much. I miss your videos. And man, I'm one lucky friggin' person. I'm so lucky. Out of all the ways I could be dead, I'm not only not dead, I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm living in a home. I have a cat that I love more than life itself. And I've got people that care about me. And I don't ever want to forget the gift that is. I don't ever want to forget the gift that is. And for anyone else out there, please don't ever forget the gift that is, because people care about you. People care about you, even if they don't say it, even if they don't text you first, even if they're not like around you constantly. There's people that care about you. I'm one of them. So, heck, man, we're all very lucky. You know, the world may seem to be on fire, but we got each other. And that's something, and that's not just something, it's a lot of things. So yeah, that's all I got. I will see you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, we're back doing this. I'm back.